Matt Stepp, Dave Campbell's Texas football back here at the Arlington 7-on-7 state qualifier tournament here with the head coach of the defending state champion DeSoto Eagles, Coach Claude Mathis. Coach, it's nice to say defending state champs, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. New year, but it still don't get old.
No, it never does, and it's a special thing. And last year, with the state championship, that you're first as a coach, you won one as a player, obviously. You got to coach your sons on that state championship team as well. How special was that to have your sons be a part of that journey with you as a coach?
Well, it was real special. I had all three of them on the team and everything, and my twins were seniors, so they promised me they would win one for me, and they did. But as a coach, it doesn't get old. I've talked to a lot of coaches about that, having their sons play for them and everything, and they're right, it does not get old. But it's a moment in a season that you got to enjoy, and I enjoyed their senior year. It was wonderful. And
now I got to ask you, on camera, do you think any of your sons are going to get in the family business and follow Pop's footsteps and become a coach maybe one day?
Maybe. We'll see. Maybe, but they got some good heads on them right now, so hopefully one of them will.
There you go. All right, now you mentioned state champs. You also are defending state champs in 7-on-7, and I know that's important. You guys are competitive in everything you do, and I know you're a competitive guy, and you want to win, whether it's 7-on-7, real football, chess, dominoes, it doesn't matter. If they're wearing DeSoto Eagle green, you want your guys to win. So for you and your program, how important is it to play and compete in 7-on-7 state qualifier tournaments?
Well, for us, it's about competing. For us, it's about working on our craft and our fundamentals and getting on the same page in the back end, as well as, with our receivers and quarterbacks. So, we're just trying to get better right now. So I think 7-on-7 does a great job of doing that, and it creates a great atmosphere for our kids to compete, and they want to win as many games as they can. So we're back again, and we'll see what happens.
And you can simulate a lot of things that maybe, because you can only simulate so much in spring ball, because it's DeSoto versus DeSoto. But when I feel like just with everybody, the intensity gets cranked up just a little bit when the guy across from you is wearing a different color jersey, right?
Yeah, they do. And we have a target on the back as well, so everybody wants to beat us, and our kids understand that. So it doesn't matter if we have our starters or don't have our starters. It's next man up, and it doesn't make a difference. We got to compete, and everybody wants to beat us. So our kids understand that. But we're here today to get better, and we'll see what happens today.
All right, now looking ahead to 2023, and you mentioned you guys obviously you always have a target in your back because of the tradition that's at DeSoto, but that target's probably a little bit bigger now that you're defending state champions. When you look at your ball club in 2023, what are you guys going to hang your hats on? What are the DeSoto Eagles going to do well? And what are some areas maybe, I don't want to say you're not going to do so well, but maybe you're looking for some young guys to step up and snatch those starting roles?
Well, our culture. I mean, our culture is not going to change, and our kids understand that, and they understand that our mentality about things, being mentally tough, hold each other accountable, continue to work hard, and compete. And that's some of the things that we're going to always do here. And so going into this season right here, we're going to have some young guys who's going to have to step up this year. And they got to understand that, experience is everything. And we're going to have some guys that has been there, especially at the state championship game this past year. They're going to have to step up this year and lead this ball club. So leadership is going to be huge for us. Guys stepping up to the plate, young guys, is going to be huge for us, but also staying healthy. So if we can do that, we may have a shot to get in this year.
And mentioning staying healthy, you guys wrapped up spring ball not too long ago. Did you guys come out of it healthy? I know there's always bumps and bruises, and you can never get out of spring without some bumps and bruises. But overall, were you happy with how you guys came out health-wise?
No, I really was. Our trainers did a great job this year, man, and our kids did a great job in taking care of their bodies throughout the year, especially during spring ball, I should say.
But you played 16 games last year, so it's a long season.
It is. It really was a long season for us, but we'll take all 16 games again. But we've been to the semifinals a couple of times, so I kind of knew how to handle that this past year and this year, I should say. And we're doing a great job of it right now. But our kids are doing an excellent job of it. And for us, one thing that we got to continue to do is take care of our bodies, man, and especially out here. I mean, it's great to be out here, but at the same time, you got to come out this thing healthy.
Yeah, but the conditioning is good too, right? Because it's hot now, but it's going to be real hot in August, isn't it?
Well, I'm big on conditioning. That's me. I'm over conditioning. Nobody else is over conditioning, and I'm going to always be on top of that one right there. So our kids are going to always be mentally tough and be in shape and compete with anybody on that part right there. So looking forward. They're not looking forward to it again, but I know I am looking forward again to it. So we're having ready to go.
All right, final question for you, Coach. One thing I've noticed over the years watching you and watching your programs is how hard of a worker you are, and you're a guy who I think really grinds, and you're out at every 7-on-7. You're out at all the events. You're really grinding. And I feel, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would assume that work ethic comes from your days being a small town kid in Bartlett, Texas. Do you feel, where did that work ethic come from? Was that from somebody in your family, or did you just kind of develop it as a country kid there in Bartlett?
No, my family, my family was big on working hard and wanted me to be successful. So my uncles pushed me, my nanny, which is was just everybody's. Other people say grandmas, nannies. That's my nanny. She pushed me, woke me up early, and had me working and doing a lot of things around the yard and around the house, and my papa hauling hay and everything. So I knew how to work. But the thing about it is, when you get older, you don't want nobody to outwork you. And there's a lot of great coaches out here, and there's a lot of great coaches around the state of Texas, around the nation. I don't want to be outworked. So in order for me not to be outworked, I got to continue to get up early in the morning and stay late, but I work everybody else. And got some great coaches. I mean, you have some great coaches, it helps a whole lot. But going back home, man, it's really helped, and Bartlett was a big part of that.
Actually, I have one more question for you. Saw this week you're going to speak at coaching school this year down in Houston. Obviously, it's an honor at state champions. You get to speak at the THSCA Coaches School and Convention. Obviously, you're a very active member in the Texas High School Coaches Association. How big of an honor is that to get to speak to your peers in Houston at coaching school?
That's really huge. I mean, that's one of those things that I've always wanted to do, and I've heard some great speakers to come through there, and I'll finally get my shot at doing it. So hopefully I can bring it, and some guys can learn from it. If not, I just know it's an honor to always speak down there. So I'm going to enjoy it, and hopefully one more time win the state again, do it again. But it's an honor, man, to speak down there. It is.
Coach, will enjoy watching your kids compete today. We'll see you in College Station at the State 7-on-7 tournament. Good luck in 2023, and as always, we appreciate what you do for student athletes in the state of Texas.
Appreciate you, man. You do a great job for Texas High School football, man. So thanks, Matt.
Appreciate you.